This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was throwing the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll be brought down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback keeps the football. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. 3rd down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at 4th down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump at front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an option look. And the back gets the football.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 0.
And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run the option. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense,
oh, the ball comes loose.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
TCU 0.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
This time, a completion. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the receiver.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the pass is incomplete. Three in a row, this passing game out of sync. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here. Let's it go. That ball snagged for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Let's it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Now it's second down here.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
The offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Hamilton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. Breaks free. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Second down play coming up for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Thomas. Nice grab. Gets Hamilton. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
TCU 9.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Buckeyes keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that catch is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Thomas. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
QB decides to keep it here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That's a first down for the offense.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tries to get it to the running back. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. Caught in the open. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Back in motion now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The pass rush closing in. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. Past the 30. What a stiff arm. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short and itching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They'll run the option. And now the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Grab made by the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.